Okay, so hello, welcome to Induction Studios. I'm your host, a videographer, and I'm going to talk about Call of Duty Cold War. Yeah, I bought it. I'm kind of ashamed because I was complaining about how Sony had the advantage with all these exclusives, but hey, I've always liked Call of Duty, and my brother James, it's really the only game that he likes to play, so it's a way that we hang out and bond. I also have some friends who I play it with, and as frustrating as it can be, it's a fun game, in my opinion. But it is far from perfect. So this is going to be my review of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War a little over 1 week into release. A few things to consider. I am playing this game on the Xbox One X and have bought the next gen version, so if I get it on the Series X, I can upgrade to that, and I might get it on PC. We'll see. The very first Black Ops game was a peak for Call of Duty for me in a lot of ways, because I feel like I played it the most. I played it with my brother. We also met this girl from New York or something like that, Stephanie, who played it with us. It was a really fun time, and enjoyed the zombies, enjoyed the multiplayer, the campaign, and this game is very reminiscent of that feeling. So let me start by going over the pros, the awesome things about Black Ops Cold War, reasons I think it's worth the $70 that I paid for it. And that's starting with the campaign. Black Ops 4 didn't have a campaign. There was development issues with both Black Ops 4 and also with Black Ops Cold War, which I can get into a little bit more, but it's really nice to have the campaign again. I really like Treyarch's storytelling. It's very reminiscent of the original Black Ops series, being a direct sequel. The very first level is almost shot for shot like Deja Vu, the first level. You're in a bar, you go out into the streets, and you chase someone. It's pretty cool. The campaign also feels a lot more open-ended with the side missions that you can do, similar to Black Ops 2 and 3. There's also multiple choices that you can have your character say in cutscenes, kind of like in Skyrim or Fallout. And I think it's going to lead to a lot of replayability, which unfortunately I'll have to do because my campaign progress was deleted, but that's for the cons. We're talking about the pros, and from there, zombies. Zombies is back. Ladies and gentlemen, Zombies is back, and it is so good. It's really fun. The map is really open, easy to learn, but there's still a lot of room for Easter eggs and stuff like that. Of course, people have already discovered. It's a lot of fun to get in, mess around in Zombies. You can play it by yourself, you can play it with friends, or you can play it online with randoms. And now, because of crossplay, it's a lot easier to find lobbies, which I'm sure PC players will love. That moves on to the next big pro, and that's crossplay and cross-progression. With Modern Warfare 2019, we had crossplay, meaning people on Xbox and PlayStation and PC could play together. And it's even better now because it's cross-generational, meaning people on the original Xbox and original PS4 from 2013, sorry, the original Xbox One, as well as people with the Xbox One S, the Xbox One X, the PS4 Pro, and the two next-gen consoles, PS5 and Xbox Series S/X, and PC. All play together, all can play zombies together, multiplayer, Warzone, or whatever. It's a really cool time to be a Call of Duty fan. But we also have cross progression, so you have a unified rank between zombies and multiplayer, unlike with Black Ops 4, and you can rank up the same guns, unlock their attachments, create custom classes for zombies, and there's a whole set of camo challenges that actually feel like fun to grind for. The gunplay and movement. I mean, Treyarch always does a pretty good job of this. The movement, the way you can slide and jump around, the way that the gunfights feel, for the most part, is really good. It's a really fun experience, being able to use those good old Treyarch head glitches, but being able to use some nice flanking routes to get to them. But all in all, the gameplay in multiplayer is fun. It's Call of Duty. It feels like the fast-paced arcade shooter again. Another pro is that prestige returns. So in previous Call of Duties, you would get to the max rank and you could reset your rank, reset all of your unlocks and equipment, and then go through those ranks again, finally building up to the 10th prestige, level 1000. And they brought that back, kind of. You don't lose any of your guns or perks or anything like that, but you can reset down to rank 1 through 55 again. So far, just 3 times, but eventually I'm guessing 10 times. And finally, the other thing that I'm going to call a pro is the new modes, at least one particular new mode, which is Fireteam Dirty Bomb. It looks like it may have been a Blackout Battle Royale Part 2 at first, and then they turned it into something different. because of how Warzone is going to be the staple battle royale for Call of Duty now. But it's really fun because kind of like the Alcatraz and Plunder, that's what it is. You can constantly respawn, and there's these objectives to go and blow up these bombs, and it's kind of like chaotic fun. So those pros are a good 6 hours of fun I've had with this game. Let's talk about the 20 terrible, depressing, infuriating hours in the cons of Black Ops Cold War. Now, no Call of Duty is perfect, and they always launch rough, especially Treyarch games. I feel like it usually takes them more time to get like their servers and networking and latency and everything leveled out. And we were really lucky with Modern Warfare. I feel like in a lot of the smaller modes, like it was really good hit detection and stuff like that. But with Treyarch games, you know, you have that thing where you load a guy full of bullets and nothing happens, and then you just die. But yeah, it gets really frustrating when you're just trying to have a good time and you are losing every single gunfight, because it just feels like the person who you see and start shooting at saw you 30 milliseconds ago, and there's nothing you can do. Lag compensation and the skill matching that the game does some really weird things, and Drifter and Exclusive Ace and a lot of the big Call of Duty YouTubers have felt it and are talking about it, so I'm not crazy. I really hope that the networking and skill matching, skill-based matchmaking stuff can get evened out a little bit, like I think it kind of did in Modern Warfare. But right now, it feels like the strongest it's ever been, and if you have one good game, all of a sudden you're against a bunch of people who are competing for the next top place in Optic, or you know, $50,000 reward for
winning this particular game.
You know, I can complain day after day after day, but I mean, the reality is sometimes it's fun to not have to sweat my balls off to get any kills in the game. Sometimes it's nice to have that more casual experience, and of course, a casual versus a ranked playlist would help with that, but who knows if we're ever going to get that. Now, also, as far as the multiplayer goes, there's only 8 maps, which isn't very much. Back with like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, you know, we were getting like 16 multiplayer maps, and we just don't get that anymore. Part of it is, of course, the pandemic. Treyarch had to make a lot of this game working from home, not in that collaborative environment they're used to, and also there's allegedly some drama with Sledgehammer Games, who made Advanced Warfare and World War II. They were supposed to make this game. Activision pulled the rug from under them, threw it all in Treyarch's face. So I really respect all the people who made this game, knowing that it not everything was within their control, and you know, I'm willing to be patient and give the post-launch content a chance. It just kind of sucks when there's only 8 maps and you only like 2 or 3 of them. Really like Miami and Checkmate, but other than that, it's like, eh. I do really like the Combined Arms maps for the most part. They're really nice, and excited to see what they do for more large-scale battles. But it's all just kind of limited right now. Now, these last things are what makes me want to return this game right now and never play it again. Every time I boot it up and play it for the first time, I load into a match and my Xbox shuts off completely. Complete hard crash, have to boot it back up, go through the whole boot sequence. It's not a Series X. Takes like 6 minutes to get back in the game, and it's really obnoxious. Apparently some other people on the One X are experiencing this. My brother experienced it last year with Modern Warfare. Personally, I think it's a game engine level issue. Treyarch and Infinity Ward have really pushed this current generation of hardware to its limits, which is really impressive to see. You just unfortunately see that in the bad way when it crashes the computer, or I mean the Xbox. The other thing that makes me want to just quit the game and play like Star Wars Fallen Order instead is the gun leveling is broken. In Call of Duty, you use these new guns to not just unlock new camos for them, but new attachments. And the attachments in this game are progressively better and better and better. They don't have as many cons as in Modern Warfare, and that means that the longer you use a weapon, the better it's going to get. But when you play like 6 matches in a row, and your AK-47 is still level 38 with this much left before it gets to 39, it's broken, and I don't know if they fixed it yet. Fireteam Dirty Bomb seems to be the only one that it like progresses quickly in, and Zombies slightly, but yeah, multiplayer, the gun progression is totally broken. And finally, split screen works okay. I was able to play against some bots with my wife to kind of get her used to the game, but split screen in multiplayer went to like 5 frames a second before it crashed. This happened twice. There's no split screen in Zombies. Again, we're hitting that current generation limits, and maybe they'll introduce it with next gen, but I can't play split screen with my wife on the same console and can really do nothing but play against bots on the smaller maps, so that's kind of a bummer. Unfortunately, after she signed in to her Xbox account and started playing with me against bots, something horrible happened. When she was done playing, I was going to go back in and play the campaign, but it was gone. My campaign progress was deleted. I thought this stuff was stored on the cloud, but apparently it isn't. Apparently it gets reset by having another user log in. I was literally like 1 mission from completing the campaign on hard and difficulty, and it's gone. I've tried literally everything other than reinstalling the game, and yeah, my campaign progress is gone. At least it's not as bad as Black Ops 2, where people were having their like 10th prestige accounts reset all the time. I don't know. All in all, I really like this game. I'm starting to kind of learn the maps, learn how to play it and do decently, even in the super sweaty lobbies. And when I get mad, when I'm against sweats, I'm on a rage quit, I can hop into Zombies and still rank up my guns. I can pull up a split screen game and play against bots with my wife. Let me know what your thoughts are on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Look forward to more content on it, mainly on my Induction Games channel. I will try to keep this channel mainly for little quick bits and reviews related to games, but for all gameplay and live streaming both on Twitch Induction Games and YouTube Induction Games. I think I'm rambling now, but I hope you have a great day, a great night, a great life. Stay safe.
I can't remember who I am.